of Beast Theme. Tracy Bryan Swint, known as the Queen of Beast Theme, the Womb Minister, Sacred Yoni Alchemist, also known as Mama T, honey. Everybody call me Mama now. She lets me know, let me tell y'all, when they first started calling me Mama T, I don't know how I felt about that. Because, you know, I'm still feeling real young and sexy and fly. And to hear people closer to my age say, hey, Mama, or, you know, Mama. And I'm just like, wow, I'm not sister anymore. I'm Mama. See, at first I was Sister Tracy. You see what I'm saying? Priestess Tracy. Now I got Mama. It's Mama. So with that, it brought me to I had to really go in and think about it. It's been about 2 years now. I've been accepting the role as mother, as Mama. And first of all, let me let y'all know something. I am a priestess. I am a goddess. I do cuss. So if you hear me say a few shits and dams, please don't take offense, honey. It's my throat chakra is very open, and I use this as a means of therapy, okay? It's expression. Some of y'all need to cuss too, but we'll get to that later. Okay, so I have been accepted into my crone awareness because now I'm being referred to as Mama.
Look at your email.
Mama is definitely a term of endearment, and it's a very sacred term, especially in our culture. You know, for people to call you Mama and mean it, you could feel the love when they call you Mama Tracy or Mama T, and you feel that love coming from that vibration when they say the word. That means that you are doing something that commands respect. That means they putting respect on my name. You know what I'm saying? They putting some respect on my name when they say Mama T. So I'm coming to you as Mama T. All right. So we are here from Mama T's School of Feminine Arts and Sexual Alchemy. Why? Why are we here? Okay. Why are we here? Many of you are here because you really want to see, well, what is Mama T talking about? What is Tracy Bryan Swint, the Queen of Beast Theme, the Womb Minister, the Sacred Yoni Alchemist? What is she going to be over there talking about? And what nuggets and gems can I pull from this free masterclass? Well, honey, I'm going to give you a lot of them. So I hope you got your pen and paper, okay? I hope you got your pen and paper. I hope you got your tea. I hope you got your wine or whatever, your smoke. However you do it, baby. It's totally up to you, okay? Say, yes, Mama, fill us up. Yes, yes, Shantae, hey, got it. So for those of you who are just tuning into me and you're just learning about me, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am not your average teacher. I am not your average educator. I am not your average mother. I am not your average entrepreneur, priestess, goddess, okay? So let me tell you that first off. I will say things that will shock you to the degree that you'll be like, did she really just say that? Yes, because I usually say things that we're feeling, but yet we're too scared or ashamed to say. Okay, like I said, that throat chakra was open, baby. All right. So I am the co-owner and founder of Hey Honey Wellness Spa right here in Atlanta. We are the #1 spa nominated and won best spa in Atlanta at the Black Spa Awards 2021. I am also the best educator, best instructor, also awarded best instructor from the Black Spa Awards 2021, as well as inducted in the Spa Hall of Fame. I've been seen in Essence. I've been seen in Viceland TV. I've been in Priestess TV, and I got some other things in the works that I'm not going to speak about right now because you just going to have to see it live and in living color, okay? We have a Love My Womb Academy. I am the founder and CEO of Love My Womb Academy. We have over 28 100 students in the US and abroad. We have students in Africa. We have students in England. We have students in Australia. We have students in Holland and that have actually took their passport, used their passport to come here to learn from us. We are the #1 Feminine Health and Wellness Academy in the nation. We teach vaginal steaming, womb health and wellness, sacred divine hygiene and feminine energy. We teach herbalism and more. So go check us out, lovemywombacademy.com. I'm also the creator of the Sweet Yoni Tea Company. How many of y'all know about Sweet Yoni Tea? Put 1 in the chat if you know about Sweet Yoni Tea. Honey, come on with them ones. Yes, know about that Sweet Yoni Tea, baby. Sweet Yoni Tea is an all-herbal natural tea blend, and it helps to detox the womb. It helps to reduce menstrual cramping, heavy menstruation, balance pH, make you juicy, baby. Make you juicy, reduces PMS, hot flashes, and all them other womb symptoms we be having. It even helps to reduce pain and stuff with fibroids. Baby, let me tell you, you drink this tea, not only does it detox your womb, it helps you to smell good and taste sweet. Yeah, that's so when honey want to kiss you down low. All right. Yeah, we got the Sweet Yoni Tea, and we got buy one, get one half off right now at sweetyoniteacompany.com. All right. I'm also the wife of a loving husband, and he is also the owner of Ooh Wee Cannabis Kool-Aid and Ancient World Gemstone Jewelry. I have 4 children, 4 grown children that I want to slap and kiss all at one time. And then I am the grandmother to 7. My oldest is 18 and she's about to graduate. And just about everything that I'm going to be teaching in this masterclass, she already knows. And she's 18. Why? I wanted to raise her to feel sensually and sexually empowered and liberated. Because most of us weren't. We were not brought up. We were not taught to tap in to our sexual energy, which is our creative energy. Okay? We weren't taught how to tap in to that source of energetic power. We've been looking at sex all wrong. Why? Because that's what we were taught. We were taught that sex was shameful, dirty, and nasty. Only a few of us have been taught that sex is a good thing. And really, to tell you the truth, we have over 30 women on here now, and I can tell you only 2% have been taught that sex was a beautiful, magical, loving experience. Only 2%. Put a 2 in the chat box if you were raised believing that sex was dirty, nasty, you were supposed to feel guilty. Come on. Yeah, I could put about 4 twos in there. Like Anisha last night had all them ones. I could put about 4 twos in there, honey. You know? So yes, come on, T-Woods. She put 5 twos. Yes, Tiffany got 7 twos, 8 twos. Yes. I think we have Mama Goddess Opulence on here. If we have Mama Goddess Opulence on here, I need to give reverence and give honor to our elder goddess, Mama Goddess Opulence. If you're on here, can you say something, please?
Something. Glad,
yes.
Very glad to be here. I was preparing to take a nap, but I said I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna, come forth. And what a pleasure and an honor to be in the midst of witnessing your journey. You have really come a long way, and I look forward to seeing how far you grow and how far you grow. And thank you for offering us this experience this evening. I look forward to receiving, being blessed. And with that, I say, proceed. Thank you.
Thank you, Goddess Mother. That's what I was going to ask you. Could I continue? Okay. So giving honor and praise to our elder goddess here. Thank you, Queen Mother Goddess Opulence. Okay. And that's another thing that we do in our culture. We honor our elders. We honor our elders. And these are some things that we definitely got away from as a culture, but that's another, blessing of being called mother or being named mother. That means you have went into the threshold, like I said, of becoming one of the elder women. And I think, like I said before, it was a little hard for me to accept. It was a little hard for me to accept because, I'm still looking at myself in the mirror and I'm still feeling this energy down there. And I'm like, ain't nothing getting old because I'm getting hotter. Nothing's getting old because I'm getting hotter. I'm more moist than I was in my 20s. Okay. But what has happened, goddesses, I've transitioned and I've let go of the guilt and the shame that was associated with sex. And because I was able to move through and heal from the guilt and the shame associated with sex, I became more empowered in my femininity and in my sexuality. And I was able to connect with my divine cohort, my husband, my king, my twin, and we were able to have sex on another dimensional level, which allowed me to open up even more. And that's why I can bring this to you now. It wasn't without the help of the male energy. Let's just say that right there. It was not without the help of my husband being able to tap in deeply into the reservoir of my femininity, okay, in order for me to pull this out in me. People, sisters have been asking me, sis, when you gonna do a priestess initiation? When you gonna do a priestess initiation? If any of them sisters is on here that kept asking me when I'm gonna do a priestess initiation, put 3 in the chat box. When you gonna do a priestess initiation? When you gonna do a priestess initiation? I know Heather talking about me. When you gonna do a priestess initiation? We need, some initiation into becoming womb priestesses, into really becoming goddesses. Because really in our Black culture right now, a lot of this goddess information and this womb information and this yoni consciousness is new. It's fairly new. But I need to tell you, this consciousness, goddess, was before time. This consciousness that I speak of, the goddess consciousness, the sexual alchemy consciousness, the sexual magic, all of this was before time. This actual sexual energy is what created the universe through the mother. Okay, so we have a lot of religions that eliminate the woman from standing in her rightful power as being part of the Godhead. Okay, she's not even represented in the Trinity. All you have is Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Well, where is the woman in this component? So with that, we've been reduced on so many levels and taught that we are here to serve only. And we also have been taught that we are to play supporting role when it comes to our men. We are not supposed to be in the front, the leading role. He is supposed to be in the leading role, and we are always supposed to be in the supporting role. The supporting role of what? The supporting role of being his wife, being his back, being his influence, being his inspiration, being his encourager, being his planner, you know, being his wife, being the children's mother, being our parents' daughter, being our siblings' sisters. Okay? Baby, you better say it, Bernadette Jean. Three men can't produce no children. Come on. The colonizers reduced us to servants. Yes, Reverend Dr. Stephanie. Yes. That's exactly. Yes. Okay? So with that, with us playing this supporting role, and we've been playing this supporting role so long due to patriarchy, okay? We've been playing this supporting role so long that we've lost ourselves and began believing the lie. And we've been programmed, and our behavior and our characteristic has been upholding the lie. So where they no longer have to suppress or oppress us, because we what? Do it to ourselves now. We do it to ourselves, okay? Because we've believed the lie. So Mama Gogo, one of my mentors, and Mama Water, has told me and showed me that there was, y'all, I'm finna blow y'all mind. There was sexism before racism. There was sexism before racism. There was a reducing of feminine power before they even got to white and black. Okay? Bernadette Jean said, I'm very lost. I have been, my mother, I couldn't see that. Say, I can't believe that. T. Wood said, I can believe that. Yes. Yes, there was a reducing of the feminine energy and the goddess energy before we got to black and white. All right, now I'm gonna put y'all up on something now. Okay, write these notes, get these notes in. Okay. Black women have always been free. Listen good. Black women have always been free. Our societies for patriarchy were matriarchal. We had matriarchal societies, meaning the mothers ran the society. Okay? In our indigenous cultures, before white patriarchy, Black women ran the societies, the culture, the government, the business, the village. Do you hear what I'm saying? Black women have always been free. Yes, Dula says she learned that in 2 years ago in women's history. Yes, yes. Now, why do I say Black women have always been free? Y'all listen to this and going, I've never heard this before. What do you mean Black women have always been free? You know, from what I know, we were slaves, we were shackled. That's not the beginning of our history, goddesses. That is not the beginning of our history. Our history does not start with us being enslaved. Okay, that's not the beginning of our history. And see, it's very important that this is all done supposedly during Black History Month. I don't personally believe in Black History Month because guess what? I'm Black 366 days a year. So you can't reduce me to a month. Okay? I need everybody to put their system on mute. I can hear some double talk. Thank you so much. So, goddesses, what do I say when I mean that? I mean that white women, and once again, this is not about race, and I'm going to teach this in one of my portals in this actual course when we get to it. It's the history between Black women and white women. White women have always been subjugated to their husbands. White women didn't have societies that were matriarchal. Listen good. Okay? So that means they've always been the property of their husbands. Yes, they've always been the property of their husbands. We were not the property of any man as Black women when we were running our societies. We were not the property of men. Now, let me explain this really good. What I'm teaching you is not, patriarchy is not sexist. Let's say that. Patriarchy for everybody. It's for men, women, children, design, Black, white, it don't matter. So there's no sexism or racism when it comes to patriarchy. However, and this is not about male bashing. I'm not coming to you to bash men, because the male energy is just as important to the community as female energy. And we're going to get to that. Okay. But what I'm saying is they've always been property of their men. Now, how do we know this? How do we know this? Because before the time of some of us coming and becoming slaves, now let me tell you, it was less slaves than what they said, first off. And you need to get a book that came before Columbus, because we was already here. Okay, we was already here. The people of color was all over the earth. Truth be told, the Moors went over to Europe and civilized them. Okay, the Moors are us, people of color. They went to Europe and civilized them. So going back, they understood when the Moors ruled and when we had our indigenous culture, women were revered because we were known as the closest thing to God because we gave birth. They understood the portal of the womb and what it signified and how to honor it because of the birthing of humanity, the birthing of spirit, because that's what we're birthing. This is just a suit. We are birthing spirits. We spirits before we in the suit is just so that we can maintain being here on earth. This is just an earth suit right here. Okay? And the reason it's off balance and we can't figure out we have sicknesses and illnesses and diseases is because we are still trying to adapt and learn how to function in the suit. In the suit. Okay? So with that, we have issues because we don't know how to properly function in the suit. Okay? So going back to white women were subjugated and property of their husband. Now I'm finna hit you. This is how free Black women were. Black women are so free and so magical and so exotic and erotic, okay, that most white women only had sex with their husbands when they got married or if they wanted a child. Yeah. Most white men, that's why they want the Black woman. Why do they want the Black woman? Because they understand and know who we are. They know who we are. We don't even know who we are. They need us, the Black woman, to save their race. I'm going to give you a movie I need you to go check out. It's called The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. How many of y'all seen that movie? Put one in the chat. Put one in the chat. The Immortal Life of Henrietta Lacks. They need the Black woman to save their race of people. Okay. Does anybody know why they need Black women to save their race? Can you give me two words that can tell us? Can anybody want to volunteer 2 words, especially those I have taught? Those are my students, you know. Say it, doctor. Say it, doctor. 2 words. The Eve gene. Come on, the Eve gene. Mitochondria DNA. Mitochondria DNA. What is mitochondria DNA? Now, all of this I'm going to speak about. Mitochondria DNA, sugar, is the gene that dominates and could create every race here on the planet. The only woman on the planet out of all the races and cultures that has this mitochondrial DNA is who? The Black woman. You. All right, I'm going to ask you a question. How many of us between the ages of 18 and about 24 was told that we had some type of lesion, cancerous lesion on our cervix, and they had to remove it? And they had to go into your cervix and scrape it and remove it. And then they never called you back and let you know if you had cancer, didn't have cancer, or nothing. You just went in there, you're scared as hell, you done told everybody you got cancer, you're nervous, and you go in there, yeah, me twice too, T. Woods, me twice too. Yeah, you go in there between 18 and 24, and they scrape this whatever off you. They say it's cancerous lesion, and they gotta go remove it, and then you don't hear from them no more. Odessa said twice. Yes, you don't hear from them anymore. Yeah, cone biopsy. Come on. That's because they need our cervical cells. They are using it. Yes, they are using it for stem cell research, because we are the only ones who have what? The Eve gene, mitochondria DNA, and they need it between that youthful age of 18 and 24, because that's when your ovaries and your reproductive chemicals are the most high. That's when it's the most high. That's when it's the strongest and in its heightened frequency. Yes. So white women have always been the property of white men. Okay. Now, how do we know this? Well, the women's movement. The women's movement. The women's movement. Yeah, prime age, exactly. Prime age where Black women come up missing. Yes, Vanessa, 18 to 24. Yeah. So we have this women's movement, this big old women's movement. Women's want their rights, right? But who they want their rights from? They sure ain't want their rights from us. They wanted their rights from who? Their husbands, their brothers, their fathers, their sons. They wanted their rights from their men. Okay? And they said, well, why don't we go over there and get them Black women to come help us? Because we fighting the same fight. We fighting against the oppression of our husbands, our brothers, our sons, and our fathers. But no, we weren't fighting the same fight, because many of our sisters gathered up with the white women. And when the fight went on, it was all good. And as rights start coming through and laws start being changed and the women start feeling empowered, and the Black woman felt like, oh, this is going to be a great thing. We're going to have equal opportunities and this and this and that. They're like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, bitch. Wait a minute, hold up. You only could come so far and you can't bring him. What? Hold up. What you mean? Oh, no. You only could come so far and you can't bring him. You bring them kids, but they're gonna come work for us. So it's another way to implement like a civil slavery. Okay, but we couldn't bring them in. How do you know we couldn't bring them in? That's why a lot of the Black women left the women's right movement, because it didn't include the Black family. See, we are always about the family. We about the children. We about the men. We about grandmama and them. We take care of our elders. You know what I'm saying? We're about the family. So once we learned that the family wasn't included, that's when the branch came, where you have the Black feminists and you have the white feminists. And that's how that division came about. A lot of people look at feminism and say, oh, well, you know, there's just a bunch of lesbians over there. Well, you know, truth be told, there's a lot of them, but all of them not lesbians. All of them aren't lesbians. And I know personally, Bell Hooks didn't hate Black men. She loved Black men. And she was a feminist and a lesbian. Okay? Rest in power, Bell Hooks. Yeah, exactly. Black women gonna make sure the family's straight. She's the backbone. Thank you for that, T. Woods. Exactly. So that's where that branching off came about. And so now the Black woman is sitting there and she's like, we just fought for this to try to gain some independence and some equal access for ourselves and our men, our kids in our community, and we're shot down again. Okay, so what do they come up with after that? Y'all listen good. Hope y'all got y'all pens. They come up with the welfare. Oh, that didn't work. Come on, we got to get them with the welfare, baby. We're going to get them with the welfare. We're going to get the man out of there some kind of way. We're going to get them with Mr. Welfare. We're going to offer them this little bit of money right here. But the only way they're going to be able to get this money is they can't have a man in the home. The only way they can get these food stamps, they can't have a man in the home. Come on, y'all know what I'm talking about? I remember it was a time Mama and them had to hide the TV. They had to hide his clothes. They had to hide all kind of daddy stuff. They had to hide the man's stuff because the white social worker used to knock on the door and come check the house for her to get that money. Yes, yes. I know some of y'all is old enough to remember that. I know, but see, yes, T was white welfare was established for some white women to get some resources while their husband went to war. However, they could have men in the home. Welfare took care of their whole family, men, children, and them. Not the for Black women to get it, we had to disregard the father and the man. Period. Yes. And that was the way they separated the Black family. That's the way they separated the Black family. So then they started implementing, okay, oh yeah, you couldn't have a car, couldn't have a nice car, couldn't have a bank account. You're right. Had to be struggling. So what they taught us to do is lie real good. We lied good. Because truth be told, shit, I miss them food stamps now. I lied so long, I said, I better quit lying to these people. Let me go. Them food stamps was good, boy. I got tired of lying them damn people. I said, even lying to them is too much. That's too much control over here. To even lie to them, you know? But hey, we got to do what we got to do. I'm not down in doing what you got to do until you get where you got to go. I'm not down in that at all. We do what we got to do. We've learned how to make a way as Black women. If we haven't learned nothing else, baby, we've learned how to make a way. We could take 3 ingredients and make a meal. Yes, we've learned how to make a way. So in that, what they began to do is they started offering Black women careers in education. They started offering Black women careers in education. So now we're in school for nursing. We're in school for, that's where I'm getting to, Jamie. We're in school for, being more than a secretary. Now we can go be a computer engineer. They gave us jobs at the plant. Honey, we had access and it felt good. Because now, not only was they giving us something, we was able to feel somewhat independent because now we making some money. We making some money. We able to take care of these kids. But all the time, though, they done already got rid of the man and haven't given him access. So he looking real frail over there. He look basically, you already know, he looking like a bum. He looking like a bum. He hurt. His woman don't respect him. Kids don't respect him. Ain't nobody gave him access to to the stuff they gave us. But now we coming up in the world. And what we start saying, we don't need no man. Yep, offer child care assistance with vouchers for the babies, yes. Yep, wouldn't even let the daddy come take care of them. Daddy better not be in the home taking care of them kids. His own kids. His own kids. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it to y'all like this because this is how we need to hear it. Why? Why am I coming to you like this, goddesses? Because you know what? This is a new consciousness we in, honey. This is a new world out here. They playing for keeps. They playing for keeps out here. The goddess has downloaded a system into me and said we have to accelerate and elevate and increase our vibration now. Now. We have to do it now. They playing for keeps, y'all. And it's going to come from the Black woman. So while she's fighting for her freedom from her men, we're fighting for our whole family's freedom. And then they steered us away from it with the welfare, the jobs, the education, the money. And now, many of us are lonely. Come on. Come on. Many of us are lonely. We did all that. We got all the accolades. We got the degrees. Okay. We got all that. Yeah. That's a whole nother class right there, T Woods, about sending our men to prison. We ain't finna go there. Okay, so now we have all of this. We have all this access. We have all this education. We have all these accolades, but we are alone. And we've built a hardness. We've built a false perception for our men. And then we're raising our sons to be mama's boys. Come on, y'all. Come on. We talking about ain't no good men out here, but we birthing. Oh. Oh. We the mothers. So if it ain't no good men out here, how did we contribute to that? Raise our daughters and love our sons. That's what we do. Raise our daughters and love our sons. Now he going out trying to find a wife and he looking for mom. Still dependent. Come on. You know I'm telling it. You know I'm telling it. So with all of this, I say Black women have always been free. We've always been free. And we still free. You know, we had our book club meeting last night. I want to say shouts out to all the sisters that's a part of the book club. We are doing some amazing work in that book club, honey. It is totally free. And baby, when I tell you we have a breakdowns to have breakthroughs up in that book club, baby. Yes, yes. But I have to say this. We talked last night and I had to bring up the fact that we've never heard the term strong white woman. We've never heard the term strong Asian woman. We never heard the term strong Mexican, but you always hearing strong Black woman. They put us in a box. They put us in a box. We're called strong before we're called beautiful. Come on. Put a 1 in if you feel what I'm saying. Put a 1 in that check. They will call us strong before they call us beautiful. Why? Strong, strong, strong hips, strong thighs, strong butt. Yeah, she's strong, strong, headstrong. She can handle it. She ain't gonna break down. She ain't gonna break down. She gonna be all right. She can handle it. She's strong. Yeah, that's the independence, Deborah. Strong. Oh, that's that independence. She's strong. She don't need nobody. She don't need nothing. She gonna be all right. And everybody come to you and want and drain and get and take and suck and nurture off of you. And then we deplete and we grow old and bitter and angry and mad because now we lonely and we strong. What kind of shit is that? You lonely and strong, nothing but bitterness gonna fall after that. That's not happiness, sisters. That's not happiness. Not only are we lonely and strong, we horny too. Come on, we finna talk. We finna get into the sexual alchemy now. We horny. We tired of the rose. The rose good, god damn it. The vibrator good. It do some good things, okay, but shit, that warm body, baby, that warm body, it can't nothing match the body, the warmness and the strength and the security of the body of a Black man. Huh? You better put some 10s in here. 10s, I want some 10s in here. 10s. 10. Come on. Don't nothing be being able to roll over and throw them thighs on the Black man. Don't nothing be him squeezing them butt cheeks. Come on. Don't nothing be him walking across you slapping that ass. Don't nothing. And the truth of the matter is, we more than likely, 80% of the time, will be the breadwinner. Come on, we gonna have to get that fixed in our head, goddesses. We're gonna have to get that fixed in our head. We're gonna have to get that fixed in our head. But we don't always have to be there because if I'm not talking about just potential, he has to have equity. Come on, write that down, because I want you to go look that word up. Everybody got potential. Shit, I don't want nobody just got no potential. We all got potential. It's what you're gonna do with the potential. He has to have equity. He has to have something of value that we can exchange for what? Currency. Like current, like water, like flow. Currency. He has to be able to exchange it for currency. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me talking? If you hear me talking, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all feeling me. If you're feeling me, put a 1 in the chat. So goddesses, the truth of the matter is we are gonna more than likely be the breadwinner. However, because we have magic in our womb. Okay? Because we have creative energy in our womb. Because we are fertile and everything we touch multiplies. Once we learn how to connect with our king, once we learn exactly what is the right formula between you and him, because see, it's a formula, it's a code. Listen to me good, it's a code. See, nobody taught us the code and the formula to how to distinguish who you're supposed to be with. We think you're smelling good and looking good and having a long big dick. We got to separate fun from future. Many times we don't know how to do that because he slide that dick up in us and we feeling all sexual and he hit that spot because you know there is sexual anatomy to your vagina. There's a sexual anatomy. So when he hits the cervix is directly linked to the organ, your heart. When he hit that cervix and he hit that spot, you automatically, your heart open up. You feel like you in love. You ain't looked at none of the traits, the history. You ain't looked at the family history, the family line. You ain't did a DNA check, a background check. You ain't checked his pedigree. You ain't asked a girlfriend. You ain't sized him up. You ain't went and sized him up with a girlfriend. You ain't did none of it.
Yes, baby.
You ain't did none of it. Because he hit that spot. He hit that spot. Yes, I shall. He hit that spot, baby. Now we in the daylight with a flashlight and shit, looking for him. You know what I'm saying? Acting thirsty, looking at the phone, wondering when he gonna call, looking at the text, going places you think he might be. Yeah, we didn't all did it. Come on now, look. Don't be acting like you're brand new around here. Because you know when they touch that spot, you all the way open. You all the way open. But you know what? They already know this. They use that dick on us as a weapon. Y'all know that, right? Oh, baby. They know. They know once they put it on. Don't let them get the slow grind. Slow grind on you real good. You feeling it real good. And all of a sudden, Lord, he starts speeding that shit up. Then he wind it up on you. Start bam, bam, bam. Hit it. Oh, my God. Lord, you're singing to the heavens. Okay? Orgasms are you praising God. You know that, right? Now we're finna get into a little sexual magic. Orgasms are you praising God. Yeah. That's your highest form of prayer. That is your highest form of prayer. How do we know? When we are having an orgasm, what do we say? Oh my God. Don't stop. Hit it right here. Oh Lord, oh Jesus, oh Lord, Mary, Mother, Jesus, Black, sweet Jesus, God. Yeah, you start speaking in tongues, but you holler out to the Most High. Come on, put 100 in the chat. You know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, put 100 in the chat. We scream to the Most High, to the top of our lungs, and say, oh my God. Oh my God. We'll even tell him that's his pussy. No, we lied. But we'll tell him in that moment, that's his pussy. All right now, y'all came to the free masterclass. Don't be over there acting shy now, because see, this why they call me this why they call me Mama T. Okay? Because I'm gonna bring it to you, daughters. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you hang. Okay, we got a few elders up in here. Understand what I'm talking about. All right. So I need you to understand, when you have connected and you and this beautiful male energy have bonded in an enlightened way, and you have those orgasms, and you go into those worlds and those dimensions, because that's what it does. You start traveling into the universe when you have them type of orgasms, when you're deeply connected like that. You're going into, because you're going in and out of portals, because that's what it does. It generates. When you are having a sexual experience, you are generating God creative energy. You are generating God creative energy. That is your time to pray. Write it down. That is your time to pray, beloved. Yes. That's your time when you tell the goddess and the God to come through on your level of abundance, to come through on your level of prosperity, to come through on your empire, your vision, your legend, to come through on your healing, to come through and multiply your love and let it increase and fill you and your man, your mate, and let it go out into the community and let it come back 10, 100-fold as currency. I go back to the word currency. Remember, everything is an exchange of energy, goddess. So what are we exchanging sexual energy for? What are you exchanging your sexual energy for? Write that down. What are we exchanging our sexual energy for? If sex energy is an exchange, SEX, okay? Spirit energy exchange, SEX. If it is an energy exchange, what are you using your feminine sexual energy to do? Yeah. What are you exchanging it for? Is it simply for the pleasure? If it's simply for the pleasure, that's fine too, because there's magic there as well. Because we all know we've had a beautiful orgasmic experience with our loved one, what happens? We feel like we can take on the world. We are our most happiest. Blood pressure that went down. We ain't got to take the diabetes medication. You know what I'm saying? We got energy now. We can go clean up. We can go finish writing that book we've been trying to put off. We've been having a writer's block. You see what I'm saying? That sexual energy allows you to continue to create. So I ask you, what are you creating with your sexual energy, goddess? How are you transmuting your sexual energy to provide a better quality of life for you and your family, or you and your loved ones, or you and your husband, or just you? How are you using your creative energy to propel you into the advancement of what it is you desire? Question. And that's why you hear a lot of the older women, they used to tell you when you was young, baby, quit giving that thing up for free like that. If a man gonna make a deposit, that means he need to make a withdrawal. You need to get a withdrawal. If he gonna leave a deposit, meaning if he's going to release all up in you, there's no reason why you shouldn't be taken care of. But that's just on a physical level. See, but grandmama and them still had some wisdom because they were speaking about the physical level. But what I'm speaking about is an energetic level. How are we using our sexual energy to create currency? How are we exchanging it in the universe to create what it is we desire to propel in our lives? All energy that is being used and moved for you to do just about everything that you desire and that you are doing right now on the planet, you are using sexual energy. Creative energy equals sexual energy. I need you to write that down. Creative energy equals sexual energy. And because we are the feminine principle, we are the feminine energy, we know how to multiply it because we are fertile. I'm not just talking about babies. I'm talking about we are fertile on every level of life, but we haven't been given the formula on how to execute our magic. We haven't been given the formula. Mama and them didn't know. Mama and them was sharp though. They had their ways, baby. They had their ways of getting what they want now. See, now what we did learn from the older women is how to manipulate. We learned that. Give me a one. Give me a one. Come on. You know we some crafty creatures. Come on, put it in there. One. Come on. Don't deny it. Every last one of us on here know how to manipulate. Come on, we take this feminine energy and we manipulate. It ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Shit, we gotta do what we gotta do. Fuck. Ain't a damn thing to be ashamed of. Hell, you're doing what you gotta do. You're using what you got to get what you want. But that's something that we learned. And we've used it to secure our survival, but we haven't used it to secure our legacy. Oh, write it down. We've used it to secure our survival, but we haven't used it to secure our legacy. I want to gift that to you. I want to gift that to you. For those of you who don't know me and haven't heard my story, I came up in San Diego, California. I was very, very voluptuous at a very young age. So I was thick and I was very curvaceous. Some of you know me now, you can tell. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little thicker than most, but I still got that shapely thing going on, you know? So with that, I was young. I was very attractive, had young primordial innocence, like us all, okay? And in our culture, because we are still teaching and we are still programmed and we are still socializing ourselves in our families and our communities and our children with a slave culture, because we don't have a culture of our own, okay? So we're still repeating a slave culture because that's what was taught to us and that's what we've learned. So with that, as you are a young girl and you start budding and becoming, voluptuous, and your breasts start coming out and your streamline starts forming and your hips start spreading and your butt has that nice curve to it, and you got these big thick thighs and you have this real innocent dewy skin and it's smooth like butter. It's beautiful like peanut butter, chocolate, and caramel, and honey. Yeah, you remember. You know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all still got it. Yes. Okay. And what happens is you give off a signal when you come into puberty. You give off a signal, and usually puberty is it comes in by you starting your menstruation. Now you know your reproductive system is now activated. It's activated, and it brings off a signal that says, "Ooh, she's getting ripe. She's getting ripe. Ooh, look at her. Oh my goodness, she's going to be beautiful. She's beautiful now. Look at her skin. You're not trying to walk sexy, but you can't help it. Why? You got that streamline. You got that booty. And now when you walk, you just got this nice little sway to it. You're not trying. It's innocent, but it's beautiful. It's innocent, but it's beautiful. And then you have the predators. They're watching. They've been watching you. They've been watching you. They've been buying you chips and candy. You know, they've been coming to the family function. They've been watching you. They've been telling you you were their favorite. They always gave you $1 when they would give it to no one else. So you felt real special. I know I'm talking to y'all. Yeah. And then one day, something happened. And then when it happened, we blamed ourselves. And not only did we blame ourselves, we turned it inward on our bodies. And instead of loving our bodies and loving ourselves, we was ashamed of our body. Now we're ashamed of our hips. We're ashamed of our booties. We're ashamed of our breasts. We're ashamed of our menstruation. We're ashamed. Why? Because it wasn't protected. And we can't tell anyone because nobody will believe us. Or we did tell someone and nobody believed us. Or they did believe us and told us, shut up, don't say nothing. So they protected them over us. Come on, we all got a story. And that's when sexual innocence was lost. And that's when we got confused about, are we supposed to feel good about this thing? Or are we supposed to protect ourselves from this? Or what's going on? I'm all confused because it's supposed to feel good and I feel good, but at the same time, I don't know if I'm supposed to open up to it. I don't know if I'm supposed to feel this thing all the way. I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to this feeling because my sexual innocence was robbed from me, and now my whole perception of love and sex is tainted. So I no longer was, oh no, not even no longer, I wasn't even given the opportunity to have a sexually healthy relationship. That's gone. Okay. Now, with that slave culture, when we start budding, what happens is, because see, all of us, none of us have come into puberty with a healthy modality. Once we started our menstruation, many of us was told we couldn't even go outside and play with the boys no more. How many, put a one in there if you was told you couldn't even play with the damn boys no more? You couldn't even play with them no more. How many that was told if you kiss them, you was gonna get pregnant? Put a 2 in there. If you just told if you kiss them, you was gonna get pregnant. Yeah. Just kiss them. Just kiss them. You're gonna get pregnant. Nobody prepared us for puberty. Nobody prepared us for the awakening of our womb. Nobody prepared us for the awakening of our sexual center. No one prepared us for that. So now we're feeling all of these different feelings and we're being activated. And something has turned on down there. And all we know is we want to shake it, move it, twerk it. We want to do something with it. We don't know what this feeling is, but I just got to keep moving down there. I got to keep twisting. I got to keep shaking. I got to, see, we didn't know it was twerking at the time, but I just got to keep shaking that ass. I got to get the hula hoop. I got to do something. I got to run this. I got to run this root chakra, this sacral chakra. It got to move, because it has been activated, and no one has prepared us for what to do with that energy. So we're told we are what? Fast. How many was told they were fast? Put 100 in the chat. Not fast, you write fast, F-A-S-S, 100 in the chat. If you was told you was fast, I'm gonna put 1,000 in there, yes. Fast, you was fast, you was fast. You was just fast. You was just fast. Well, why am I fast? Pull your dress down, close your legs, don't spit, don't talk too loud, shut up, don't say nothing. Men are in here, don't walk past, go over there, go in your room, hide, go do this, don't put your head, don't flick your hair like that. Don't wear that shirt no more. Hot in the tail. Yep, you hot in the tail. Hot in the tail. You're hot in the tail for being activated. You're hot in the tail for a natural process. A natural process, feminine process coming into life, coming into birth, coming to be born, coming to awaken you. You are told you are fast and hot in the ass, hot in the tail, because you became what? Awakened. Whoa. Whoa. We told we fast and hot in the ass because what? We're becoming awoke. So they tell us, dim your light, reduce yourself, and take your ass back to sleep, and don't wear that no more, because you gotta be. So we did not have a healthy relationship with our puberty. So we didn't understand what we were doing. Yes, moon cycle, high sexual energy. And nothing, I'm here to tell you, beloved, I'm here to tell you, as the goddess speaks through me, you have nothing to be ashamed of. It is, you have nothing to be ashamed of. That's exactly how it was supposed to happen. The process was supposed to happen with your body, just like it. There is nothing wrong with you with feeling sexual at 8. Some of us felt it earlier than others. I started having orgasms at 8. My vagina was getting wet at 8. My menstruation started at 10. By 10, 11, I was already shaped up. Yeah. But I was told I was wrong for this. I'm here to tell you guys, there's nothing wrong about you coming into your own natural development as a feminine child, as a woman. Nothing wrong. Do not be ashamed. Do not be ashamed. Do not feel guilty. Do not feel guilty because the predators preyed on you. Okay? I say that with love and conviction and compassion, because I'm her too. I was so ashamed that I turned it in on my body, and I had body shame to where I ended up gaining a lot of weight. I going up and down, up and down, up and down, because when I would start losing weight, I noticed I would get this shape again. I get fine, I get scared because I felt like I was going to be rejected and shamed again. And then people, you know, I was going to be talked about and women weren't going to like me and it was going to be a problem. Because that's what I got when I was younger. So I turned it in on myself like many of us do. Okay, so we have the goddess who was here before the beginning of time, which is us. All right. Then we have our sexual magic, which is a form of our creative and sexual energy. And then we must learn how to use our sexual alchemy, how to use and transmute that sexual energy to create our currency, to create our legacy, and to create our salvation, as well as bring that man for those of us who haven't necessarily tapped into our king yet, or our queen, whichever one you feel. I'm not, I don't discriminate, baby. Love is love. Do what you do, okay? I've seen two feminine energies do more than what some people could do by themselves. So, hey, I can't say what is what. However, we haven't been taught the code. Why? Because you haven't been taught your code, because as when we were going through puberty, we were swayed and turned away from our bodies, which means we didn't have body awareness, so we couldn't hear the intuition and the signals. Once somebody makes us feel shamed about our body, we are no longer aware of the signals and the gifts that come from the womb space, which is intuition. And some of us hear it later. We'll dumb it down and we'll hear it later. And sometimes we still don't trust it. We'll trust other people's values and opinions over our own. How many of us have done that or are still doing that? Put a 1 in the chat. Still not trusting our own feelings. I'm here to tell you, goddess, you are not going to lie to you. Oh, write that down. You, goddess, are not going to lie to you. Your soul is not going to lie to you. Your soul is the barometer. Your soul is the crystal ball. Your soul is the psychic. Your soul is the protector. It's your soul, beloved. Your soul is not going to lie to you. You should always trust yourself first before you trust anybody outside of you. Raven says she struggles with it. Yes, and found herself in severe situations. Me too, Raven. I found myself in some very dark and evil places because I did not trust my body signals and my intuition. And when something was telling me this is not good for me, and I believed somebody else that led me astray to manipulate and use me. Yes. Yes. So I'm here to help you reawaken your gifts that lay in your womb dormant. I'm here to help you reawaken your gifts. Some of you have the gift of dream. Some of you have the gift of prophecy. Some of you have the gift of psychic abilities. Some of you have the gift of reading cards. Some of you have the gift of astral travel. Some of you have the gift of premonition. Okay. Some of you have the gift of seeing auras. Some of you have the gift of discernment and you can feel energy. I'm here to help you expand and increase on your level in your frequency of your gift that you was told when you was young not to use because it was devil's work, or it wasn't of God, or it was witchcraft, or you crazy, or you weird, something's wrong with you. I'm here to help you receive, understand, and accept and use your gift, your superpowers for good, Goddess, to help expand you in your life. Yes, yes, yes. Vanessa, I know I called all mine too. I even have the gift of smell. I can smell when spirits are around. I can smell. When I'm talking to them, I can smell things. Ruby says she wished she knew hers. They just lying dormant, Goddess. They're there. They're there. So in Mama T's School of Feminine Arts and Sexual Alchemy, we are going to be doing exercises in order to awaken and enhance the gifts that you already have. Somebody said they lost their gift when they was 5. Yeah, they told me to shut mine down. And when I got 13, I couldn't help it anymore. It started awakening. So I started doing stuff in private and in secret. And then I got away from it altogether because I had got too sensitive because I didn't know how to use it. It was so strong and it was so much. I didn't know how to use it. So I got extremely, extremely sensitive. And I got into drug abuse because I had to numb myself so I didn't feel so much. And in that, I found myself again in some very dark places, in some evil situations, because I was trying to kill my gift. Ooh. Yes, alcohol for me. Oh, yes, baby. I know. I know. Because we're not taught to accept it. We all have them, Goddess. We all have them. We are the priestesses. We are the magic women. When they say Black magic woman, they reversed it on us and made us feel like it was bad. It was a bad thing. Black magic is a bad thing. Black magic is you. It is you. People run from it because it's the most powerful. Black magic is not evil, Goddess. It's you. It's you. All of a sudden, it's Black girl magic. Just take the girl off. Shit, Black magic. All right. So, what do we do with all of these gifts? What do we do with all of these gifts? What do we do with it? Well, how do we do that? Well, like I said, we're going to have exercises that's going to help us to grow, expand, and definitely accept our gifts and accept our magic. Doctor said she was told by one of her exes, he was sent to steal her gifts and her anointing. Ooh, yeah, I've had 2 men come to steal my gifts. And I gave them the power to do it. Ooh. Yeah, I did. I gave them the power to do it. Why? Because I didn't understand and know who I was. I didn't know my worth. I didn't understand my power. So yeah, I gave somebody else power over me because I didn't understand. I didn't know who I was. But today, I know who I am. And my husband knows who I am. My king knows who I am. And he knows I am the line to his abundance. He knows that my womb and my vagina, okay, my pussy, my sexual energy, he knows the currency that I hold, and he loves and respects it. And every time we have orgasms, I'm praying or he's praying. And we are building a legacy. And if those of you who know me, before I got to Atlanta, we've been doing this for 7 years. And in 7 years, we have built 5 businesses. 5 in 7 years. And that's because we are what? Equally yoked. We are connected, and we found out the formula in one another's code. It's a code. It's an alchemy. We are the alchemists. What is an alchemist? What is alchemy? Let's talk a little bit about what is alchemy so that we can understand what alchemy is. Alchemy is it really comes from being able to take metals and Let them go through a process of fire and burning, and they change and they shift and they turn into something else. So alchemy, okay, is the transmutation of transforming metal into a new thing, but also I'm going to give it to you in a very simpler way. We're going to take a cup of water, right? Okay. We're going to put some of the water in some ice trays and put it in the freezer. We're going to take some of the water, we're going to put it in a pot, and we're going to turn the pot on. Okay. And then we're going to take some of the water, and then we're going to go ahead and mix some, let's say we're going to mix some coloring to it. Okay, let's put some Kool-Aid. All right. Now, the essence of it is, okay, come on, Ruby, sweet yoni tea. Yeah, let's add some sweet yoni tea to the water. Okay, however, we already have the boiling water, so I'm coming to a point here. So the essence of all three of those is what? Water. That's the essence of it all. That's how it all started, as water. But now you got ice cubes, so you got solid water, right? Then you got the water on the stove, which is evaporating because now it's steam. You get what I'm saying? And now you got this water over here, which has now become a beverage. That's alchemy. So now I've broken it down to you in more of a way you can understand it. That's alchemy. Being able to take a thing and transform it into other things using other elements. So that means we have to use the other elements, because what? With the ice, they had to use what? Cold air. Air. Okay. With the steam, you had to use what? Fire. In order to make my drink, my beverage, I had to use something from what? The earth. You get what I'm saying, guys? So with everything, we have to learn how to manipulate and use and ask Mother Earth for the key to the kingdom through using what? The elements. We use the elements in everything that we do. We just don't recognize it because we're moving too fast and we've been shut off from understanding that part of the alchemy. We've been shut off from understanding that science. You are the goddess. We are the gods. This is what we do. We take elements and we use them on a day-to-day basis in order to create. We have to get back to that. That is the teaching of the priestess. That is the teaching and the knowing and the power of the priestess. And that's why I'm offering to you this 12 months of Priestess Initiation and Training. Okay, so what we're going to be going through in those 12 months, I'm going to go ahead and read this off to you. Tell me if you like it or not. Okay, all right, we're going to be learning about what is feminine and masculine energy. Got to know that. All right, the cosmic mother, the omniverse. All right, the cosmic mother. And what is the omniverse? Yeah, we always hear in universe, 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 but what's the omniverse? Can anybody tell me what the omniverse is? Go ahead and lift your mic. I want to talk to y'all.
All right.
Hey, Joyce.
Hey, I have my sister.
Sweetie. How y'all doing?
Great. How are you?
Doing beautiful, guys. Thank you for showing up and joining me. Joining us.
Teaching us. Thank you. I'm gonna say the Omni is more than two, more than two creators.
Yes. Yes. God said, let's make them in our what? Our image. Meaning there was more than one. Okay. God for my representation of what I have learned, I heard 4-dimensional. It's even bigger than that, Reverend Doctor.
I think it's bigger than that.
Yes, yes, because we're in the 5th dimension now.
Yeah.
We're in the 5th dimension now. Have you noticed that we've been like right around the first of the year, everybody was tired? Was you tired and sleeping a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Tired, sleeping a lot, just trying to get it together, trying to just lack of energy and just
lethargic.
That's because the body, see, like the consciousness is raised to the 5th. It's we there, you know, we're working on increasing in that, but the body is. So the body had to keep resting to prepare to level up to this 5th dimension. Okay, we know we here as well because, you know, they done unleashed some stuff on the earth. They call it COVID. It started off as Corona. We all know Corona, that's the crown. Okay, Corona, that's the meaning of Corona, it's the crown. Okay, but Corona always been here. It's on the back of the Lysol bottle.
Yep.
Okay, but COVID-19, that's a whole government, that's a government plan of war. It didn't even sound like it, COVID-19. I mean, you know, that's a whole nother class. We're gonna get off of that. But anyway, they've unleashed something on the earth. Yes. Come on, Joyce. Speak to me, baby.
Like I had an experience, like as soon as COVID, close the door. But by you saying that, like this was my first, like a different type of awakening. Soon as COVID hit, like everybody was like had their thing going on, like protesting and, you know, like racial things. But that was like my first like time warring spiritually, like fighting in a different type of war.
Okay. Okay, I hear you. I think many of us can attest to that. If anybody can attest to that, put a 1 in the chat. I definitely felt the energy shift in 2020, and my body did a whole thing because I ended up losing 45 pounds during COVID. Everybody else gaining weight, I'm losing weight. You know, but I remember right here within December and January, I was just very tired, really, really tired, and I knew that my body had needed to make this shift of what's going on in the
everything changed.
Yes, so you're right. Omniverse meaning more than one. So there are more than one, there's more than one principle to God. And that's what the goddess is. She's principle. God is principle. God is law. There are laws to the universe that have to be in order. Have to be in order. Law and order is all part of this omniverse, this universe, this presence. We know there's cause and effect to everything. That is what? That is spiritual, physical law. It is cause and effect to everything. And every principle has a consciousness. How are we using the information that we have about a principle? Very good, Brandy, so above, so below. How are we using the information of these principles, of these laws, to the benefit of us being here in this physical realm on earth or in the spiritual realm? How are we using these laws? Usually when we decide and make decisions on things, we're not even thinking about the laws. We're strictly on a survival train of things. How am I going to get through this? You're not deeply thinking about what is the law or the consciousness behind this circumstance that I'm experiencing. We don't be giving it that type of real contemplation. We're just trying to get out the pain of some shit. However quick we can do it, we're going to do it. Okay? So, Cosmic Mother, the omniverse, the feminine principle of life and death. The feminine principle of life and death. They say life and death is in the power of the tongue. Life and death is in the power of the tongue, meaning words. How are you using your words to create your magic? And what kind of magic are you using when you speak your words, beloved? What are you truly saying to get the results that you truly desire? Is your words matching up with your mental frequency of what it is you desire? Because if your words is matching up with your mental and spiritual and vibrational frequency, everything that you say shall come to pass. Everything past as in P-A-S-S, as in P-A-S-T, past and past. How are you truly lining up the power of your words? So the feminine principle of life and death, okay? Mitochondrial DNA effect, we talked a little bit about that. We'll be discussing that. That is one of the portals. All of these are portals, ladies. The dark goddess matter. Dark goddess, everybody's scared of the dark goddess. Ooh, I'm scared of the dark goddess. The dark goddess is you, the Black woman. You are the dark goddess. You can't be scared of you, sugar. You the dark goddess because out of everything that is born starts off what? In the dark. You better, come on, everything. A tree, when it's planted, starts off what? In the dark. A seed, in the dark. Do you know what kind of movement and what kind of electric synapses and what kind of work is going on in the dark that we don't see? In order for us to even live in the house that we live in, that came from the dark. Why? It came from somebody's mind. Everything is created twice. And if you really want to say it, it's created 3 times, because it comes from that spiritual realm, and then you comes into your thought processes, and then what you executed and were manifested here on a physical level. So that's why they call it 3D. That's why they call it 3D. That's why they call it third dimension, because it comes from the omniverse, the dark, comes to the dark of your thoughts in your mind, and then you execute and bring it here to this physical level. That's why it's called 3D, guys. Every color is derived from black. Yes, once you give black light, it makes all the colors. Going back to mitochondrial DNA, once the Black woman can give a birth to all of the races. You are the dark goddess, all right? Dark goddess matter. Then we get into magic and mysticism. That's going to be 3 months of training in the metaphysical science of your gifts. 3 months of training in the the metaphysical science of your gifts. So you will be honing in on your gifts. You will be accepting, you will be using, we will give you exercises. You will tap in and grow and learn to love your magic. Yes, because that is the gift that is going to help you make it through this 5th dimension that we are in now. You can't play down your gifts right now, goddess. You need them more than ever now. Okay, so magic and mysticism, 3 months of training in your metaphysical gifts. And then we got talk to your pussy, because she talks back. That's a portal, baby. We're going to get real intimate with the pussy. We're going to name, if y'all don't have no name for it, mine's named Sugar. So me and Sugar got a thing going on. We got a relationship. I don't give her nothing that'll make her sick. Nothing. I cleanse her. I touch her. Yes, mocha latte. Come on, Antoinette. Candy and all good. Mine's is pretty pea. Yes, Bernadette. Yes. So we are going to actually go into having a more intimate relationship with our vagina. Okay, so we're going to be doing some womb work, some womb journaling work. We're going to hear her speak, and we're going to recognize that she has a personality. As boisterous and loud as I can be and cuss and all that, oh girl, Sugar is nothing like this. Sugar, she all soft and sweet and juicy and nasty. Girl, she slow rolls and all kind of shit. She don't like nobody come beat her up. She said, oh, beat me up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Honey, I got bougie pussy. She bougie. You better not come over here talking about you beating her up. And girl, she really get excited when she see money. She get all juicy and wet. She real bougie. She like to shop and shit. She bougier than me. Shit, I think I like Chanel and Prada and shit. She love all that shit, girl. She get wet in the rock stuff. Wet with me. Yeah. So you gonna know if your pussy bougie, she ghetto, what? You know what I'm saying? She might be timid. She might be shy. You know? So we're gonna get to know. We're gonna get to know, honey. We're going to talk to our pussy and hear her talk back because she has a voice and she's ready to speak. Okay. Then we're going to go into the portal of detoxing our wombs. And that's 3 months of womb healing and self-love. 3 months of womb healing and self-love. Okay. Yes. You will receive a beautiful V-Steam kit. You will receive a yoni egg. You will receive herbs, a gown. Yes, all of this is coming equipped with this 12 months Priestess Initiation. You will receive your beautiful journal. You're going to receive your mirror with gold on it because you're going to have to open them legs, honey, look at her and talk to her. Oh, yeah, we're going to get into it. You're going to quit being scared of her. They taught you to be scared of her. No, baby. After this 12-month course, she going to be woke. She going to be woke. Whenever they shut down in you during puberty, baby, she finna wake up. Okay? And she not going to be ashamed of being called a hoe. Because see, most sexually awoken women are called what? Hoes. We called hoes. I don't even mind. I don't care at all. Call me a hoe. Call me a hoe. I don't give a damn. I had to tell my husband. You know, I had to let him know when he met me. I had to have him read my bio. I told my sister this yesterday at the book club meeting. I had to let him know, look, I got my pussy has been very friendly. I've done some things. I've been in, you know, I've been an escort. I've been on that pole. I had a whole pole studio teaching women how to pole dance, how to do chair dancing, lap dancing, all this. I had a whole romance boutique with toys and everything. I have history. Me and sex are good friends. I enjoy orgasms and I know how to, you know, push out my pussy magic, my sexual magic. I know how to use male energy to get the fire I need to create what it is I need in my life. I know how to do this. I know how to alchemize my sexual energy. And I've done this.
Alexa, stop.
Okay. So I had to explain this to him a little bit, but I had him read
Alexa,
my bio.
lower the volume down to 4.
Deborah, make sure you put your mute on, baby. So I had to let him know, I need you to read my bio. Because we was vibing, baby. I knew from the first time I heard his voice, heard his tone, I knew I had knew him ancient. He was ancient to me because something in my soul resonated. So I knew him before now. And we got to it. We went on a spirit medicine journey and found out who we are to one another. And we cool with that. But let me tell you, I had to tell him in this life, all right, babe, like you need to go read this bio and find out, you know, where I've been and what I've done. So you can know if you can rock with me, because I need you to be real secure with my sexual energy and my priestess nature and me being a goddess. I need you to be secure in this. Because, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of brothers ain't feeling this right now. Their egos is really in the way. Okay, because they don't understand the wisdom that comes from your womb is all abundant and fertile. And if they really was to click with you, y'all have more. But they don't get that yet because they still stuck in their ego. Okay, I'm so happy he recognized me. And he read the bio and found out about some history, you know, me being out there in the sex world and this and this and that. And he didn't say anything about it. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm like a few days later going, well, did you read the bio? It's like, yeah. I said, so what did you think? It's like, shit. What you mean what I think? I want to experience one. I'm happy about all that shit. You know, that just means you got good pussy. So shit, we've been click tight ever since. You know, but it takes a different kind of man to really recognize, you know, the power of sexual energy and the power of a sexually liberated woman. Okay, so we're also going to speak about the underfucked woman. That's a portal. The underfucked woman. I got one of my spiritual daughters. She tells me all the time, "Mom, where did you get that word?" I said, "Shit, that's a real word." When you're not expressing yourself sexually, you are limiting your creativity. Think about it. When we underfuck, we irritable, we smoke stress, we got cloudy vision, migraines, heavy menstruation. Come on, the underfuck woman. And this has a lot to do with too, we're not self-pleasuring. We're going to get into that too. We still need to self-pleasure. We need to release the orgasmic energy. We can't keep that all bottled up. All right, so we're going to get into that portal. We got another portal, history between Black women and white women. I explained a little bit of it, but we're going to go more in depth. Portal, happy wife, happy life. 2 months. 2 months of partner training, wife training. We need that. We need to have them conversations that mama didn't have with us. Auntie and them didn't have with us. Grandmama and them didn't have with us. We need them conversations. And let me tell you something. This is not all about just men and women. This is about you being a better lover, period. A better companion. Having healthier relationships. Having healthier, intimate relationships. Happy wife, happy life, 2 months of that training. And then another portal is we are our mother's daughters, meaning we are not our mothers. Come on. Many of our mothers had to stay with a man for financial security. Many of our grandmothers had to stay with Papa while he had 2, 3 families across town because of what? Financial security. They didn't have the access that we had. They didn't have the education that we had. They didn't have the money that we had. But we are not our mother's daughters, meaning we are very different based on the access and the options that we now have in order to create life. A lot of things mama and grandmama them, they had to do, and they was miserable. They didn't live their fullest lives. They'll tell you, I had to stay and stick and stay. I had to raise these kids. Shit, I ain't went no way out. I had to do what I had to do. She'll tell you, is mama fully happy? She'll act like she's happy a lot of times, but most of the time, mama ain't happy. Mama cussing us out. Sometimes she even mad at us because we have options and access. Many times our mothers are upset and jealous of us because they didn't have the options and access that we got now. They don't know no other way to express them having to reduce their lives and their desires and sit on their dreams because they had to take care of children and had no other access or options but just to stick and stay. Come on. We are not our mother's daughters. We are here to change that trajectory right now. I am going to bless my mother through my healing. I'm going to bless my grandmother through my healing. Yes. Yes, Queen Mother. She said most of the times the mothers are jealous. Yes. They know no other way to express it. When they see you happy and just living this life and doing the things that they only imagined they could do. Yeah, so we're going to get into, we are our mother's daughters, and our portal, how to embrace your sensuality, and the portal, the power of seduction, 1 month of pure pleasure and sexual magic alchemy. Yes, tap in, goddess. I want you to roll. While you sitting there right now, I want you just to roll your reproduction. Come on, while you sitting there right now, I want you just to roll it, hun. Roll it while you sitting there. Roll it around while you just sitting there. Just roll it. Yeah, feel that root chakra. Come on, feel it, baby. Yes, that's you. Connect with her. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So, are there any questions to our Mama T School of Feminine Arts in Sexual Alchemy 12-month Priestess Initiation Program? I need to tell you that our orientation is February 28th. Our classes will start in March. Okay? Our classes will start in March. We will have 3 classes a month because we will be assigned exercises to do. And that needs to be done in that 1 week where there are no classes. All right. We are going to be meeting here live on Zoom. We have other instructors that are sensuality teachers, as well as priestesses in our community that are going to be coming to help instruct. Powerful priestesses, powerful mothers that are tapped in, okay, to their magic. I'm looking at these being on Saturday evening. No, actually, excuse me, Saturday day. I'm looking at it being in the day. I want to start early. I don't want to do everything at night. I want us to do some things when the sun is up. I want us to do some things when the sun is up. And Saturdays are usually people aren't working. However, they will be recorded. So if you happen to miss some, I do implore you to go back. Because if you know if this masterclass is fire and they have downloaded this curriculum into me, you already know this 12 months, it's out the water, baby. It's blown out the water. It's blown out the water. Okay? So I'm ready. I'm ready to share this wisdom. I'm ready to share this blessing. I'm ready for the omniverse to bless us all. I'm ready for us to raise and increase our level of participation and activation in this new world, in this new consciousness. I'm ready for us to take all our power back. All our power back. Are you ready to take your power back, guys? If you're ready to take your power back, put 100 in the chat. If you're ready to take your power back, put 100 in the chat. Yes, it's time to take our power back. And we need 12 months to do it. We can't have no one course. No, baby. We need some real in-depth, penetrated course and important to go through these portals. because that's what we'll be entering into, portals to activate us into these frequencies and into this consciousness.
Mentor.
Yes, Antoinette.
Because I have a lot of females in my family that have been, I guess, seeing a lot of what I've been doing. I would like to invite them into the classes, if that's okay.
Yes, but what I'm saying, you might want to invite them to the book club because that's free.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do that too.
So what you need them to do, you need them to go ahead and text me. Okay. Text book club. And for those of you who want to be in the book club, we are in Womb Awakening. When I tell you the book is powerful, the book is powerful. That's totally free. Womb Awakening, we meet every Tuesday at 7 p.m. You want to text book club to 404-383-9593. Somebody go ahead and put that in the chat for me. Antoinette, do that for me, please, baby. For everyone, put 404, put book club, text book club to 404.
Okay, I'm doing it now.
Thank you, Tia. Tia got us. Yes, the book is Womb Awakening. Womb Awakening. It's a red book with some moon cycle on it. Erica says she just ordered it. Good. Who's the author of the book, Anisha? Who's the author of the book there? I know they're Tantra husband and wife.
It's Azra Bertrand.
Okay, Tasha. Azra Bertrand and his wife. What's her name?
Saran? I can't remember.
Yeah, so Saran is the man. It's Saran Bertrand and Azra Bertrand. Azra Bertrand. Womb Awakening. It's a red book. Go ahead and show it to him, somebody. I'm gonna put you on. Anisha. Oh, here. Okay, yeah. Let me put Anisha, I'll put you on speaker gallery. Or Tasha, somebody got to show the book. Hold up. Let me put this like this. So somebody spotlight. Come on. Spotlight. All right, show the book. I need somebody with the actual book. Where you at, Anisha? Thank you, my baby. That's fine.
I got it, Mama.
Where you at, Heather? Okay. Somebody here, Anisha. Anisha. I'm gonna show you.
Turn my video on.
Okay, I got you, Anisha. So put that book up a little bit more. Well, where? There we go. See, that's how the book look, ladies. Y'all definitely, we're into this book right now. It's Initiatory Wisdom from the Creatrix of Life by Azra Bertrand, MD, and Saran Bertrand. Okay, so if you want to join our book club, it's every Tuesday at 7 p.m. And go ahead and text that number that we put into the chat. Thank you, Anisha. I appreciate you. So now we're going to go ahead and open up the floor. Does anybody have anything they want to say? Anybody have anything they want to say before we go into how you can become part of this amazing 12-month Priestess Initiation program? And also in March of 2023, we are going to have a 3-day Priestess ceremony. Priestess ceremony where you are literally being initiated into the priestess of the omniverse, the dark mother goddess. Priestess, yes. I have some elders coming in to initiate us. Yeah. And that is part of our rites of passage. Initiation and rites of passage was something that we did in indigenous cultures. We have gotten away from that. Many people call it, in this day and age, ceremony. A marriage ceremony. That's an initiation process. When you have a birthday, okay, and it's a rite of passage. You got a cake, you blowing out candles, candle magic. That's a rite of passage. It's a birthday. It's called a what? Birthday ceremony. Okay, a baby shower. What they call it? a ceremony. But what are you doing? You are actually creating energy to welcome in the new spirit that is landing on earth. It's all a rites of passage. It's an initiation process. Now, what you will be doing when you accept your calling into the School of Feminine Arts and Sexual Alchemy 12-month Priestess Initiation program, what you will be doing is setting your intentions. Okay, setting your intentions into your rites of passage, what makes it even that much more powerful, because you'll be working your goddess magic. Okay, so I want to hear from our sisters this evening before we end. Come on, and can I hear from you? What does anybody have anything they want to say? Do you have any questions? How do you feel about the masterclass? How do you feel about what you know, the program? What's going on? I want to know what's on your heart, your womb, and your mind space.
I feel good. This was magic ignited. The fire is glowing. The purification has been received. The anointing accepted.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Mother
you.
Goddess. Yes. Yes. I would like for you to even come and possibly share with us, young priestesses, on some wisdom that you have, Mother Goddess, because you've been connected to the goddess for a very long time.
Indeed, and it would be my pleasure and my honor to be a sacred vessel for this journey with you and them.
Yes,
so, yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm honored. Yes, yes. Anyone else? Come on, share your thoughts, share your wisdom.
Real quick. So
Come on,
crazy. I was
Erica.
making my tea. Hey, y'all. I love every time I be on here. It's so right on time. So crazy enough, I was making some tea. So that's why I was cutting my camera off. But I was just happened to look at the little tag on my thing. And I was like, let me just share this. I don't know why, but it says, in all things of nature, there is something of the marvelous. And I'm like, it just fits so with everything that you've been saying, and just like so aligned with that. And just, I think for us to understand the power and the worth in all of us. And I'm like, dang, that is so crazy. Of all the teas that I grabbed, because I just really quick was like, oh, let me hurry up and grab.
Wow. Look at your magic coming through. You see that? That was you.
I embrace that. I embrace all of that.
That was you, sugar. That was you.
I might have to keep this one. I might have to keep this one when I get done. I like that. Yes.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Anybody else? Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Goddess.
I would like to do something.
Hey, Corey.
Hey. So let me just say, I am new to you and your whole platform, but literally the moment that I found you, because I actually follow another beautiful soul. Her name is Baby J on YouTube, but she just completed one of your courses, Jalen. Yes, and that's how I got connected to you. And once I started reading your stuff and looking at your stuff, I'm like, yes, I need her in my life. And then when I tapped into the first time tonight, literally, I'm just like, this is my godmom. I'm claiming her as my mom, because everything that you say, like, it literally, it hits home. And I'm in this, I don't want to say it's new, but it still is fairly new, this spiritual journey that I'm on. And literally, there's no one in my family, or like, no one that I can really talk to about this type of stuff or get guidance about this type of stuff, who has experience, who has knowledge. So everything that I'm learning on my own. I'm learning on the internet and just trying to find, what's right, what's the real truth, what's the real tea, So just being connected to you, I definitely feel like this was definitely needed for me. And I literally been praying for guidance, real guidance in my life that I can feel is secure. I don't have to question that. And I definitely don't question this energy right now. It feels so authentic. And I'm excited. Literally, when you were talking about this 12 months, I'm like, I gotta move to ATL for a year. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna have to move. Like, and then when you said it was on Zoom, I just got so grateful because I'm like, yes, I don't gotta figure out where I'm gonna live in ATL for a year. I just can't hop online. So just know I'm gonna be there. You're gonna be seeing my face, and I'm very grateful for you.
Oh, thank you, Goddess. Thank you. And for those of you who are just learning about, just meeting me for the first time and learning about, my presence, my energy in my teaching, in my calling, I need you to go over to, somebody put in lovemywombacademyonline.com. Put that in the chat for me. One of my Goddess students, please. Go over there and look at all of our free classes. We have free classes on womb journaling. We have free classes on the goddess and the elements. We have free classes on how for marketing, business. Like, we have free classes on the history of the jade egg, and like, we have free classes over there. And I really want you to propel, and just, you might not be able to connect with me all the way that you want to do it right now, and I get that, or your resources might not be all the way together right now. So that doesn't mean that you still can't connect. You can connect with me at lovemywombacademyonline.com and take those free courses. Okay, you can connect with me on Tuesday with the book club. Okay, get the book though. I'm telling you, you got the getting the book. Just showing up is cool, but getting the book, you're going to get so much more than what you even bargained for. It's not an average book club. Y'all hear this? We go in like this. Anisha, tell them. Anisha, tell them how we go in on the book club, baby. I can't hear you, Anisha. Come on.
I had to unmute myself. Last night, it was powerful. Yes, you have to be there. You have to join, because it's just awakening everything in me. I can't wait to take this priestess class too. I'm ready.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Good, good. Thank you, Anisha. And I miss you so much, Goddess.
I miss you too.
Yes. So yes, if you can't get with me now, it's fine. It's fine, Goddess. Everything is in divine timing. Those who take this journey with me are supposed to be here in this journey with me at this time. It's not to say that I'm not gonna have another one, but this is gonna be 12 months. This is gonna be a full year of creating magic, manifestation, alchemy, sexuality, learning how to prepare yourself for your king. Like, we need this. This is the training we needed when we was young, coming up into puberty, when we got activated. This is the stuff we needed. This is the stuff we got cheated out of. Why? Because mama and them got cheated out of it. They didn't know. They were just trying to protect us in any way they could. And a lot of times they didn't do a good job. They didn't. They did what they could with what they had, baby. They did what they was taught. I ain't even blaming my mama no more. Because guess what? Now I'm at the edge of accountability. It's on me. I'm at the edge of accountability now. I can't look at what mama didn't do. I got to look at what I can do right now for me. And how can I help my granddaughter, my daughter? How can I do that? How can I help my other sisters? What can we do? What can we do as a community of women to become better? Nurturers, mothers, wives, friends, lovers, entrepreneurs. What can we do? Okay. So anybody else have anything they want to say?
Well, I just want to thank you for just this moment right here. It gave me a minute. It gave me a second to basking in everything that I already know you already teach. I took multiple classes, y'all. But it's just a wonderful experience, and just to be present and just to learn and keep learning is a beautiful thing. So I thank you so much for that.
You're welcome, Goddess. You're welcome. Yes, Michelle, come on, baby. I see you didn't
Well,
open
I'm
up
gonna,
your mouth.
I love everything that you have said. I really am so connected, and I know I need this, but I need to know what's the investment.
We're going to get to that because I've given you two options.
Okay.
I've given you two good options. I gave you one option you just can't even deny. Okay. One of them you're going to be like, you might be like, oh shit. But the other one you're going to be like, okay, I think I can do that because that's how much I really want and desire. I don't even want to use the word want because want keeps you in lack. That's how much I desire for my sisters to join me. Okay. So I've actually put some things in the chat. So you can get your gift of 20% off if you enroll before February 14th. Okay. There's one full payment for this 12-month course is $2,800. With 20% off, you save $700. But then I've also made it available as a payment plan. Okay. So monthly payments are $220 with 20% off. Your monthly payment will be $176 a month. Okay. So you can choose the plan that works best for you. So you're going to go over to lovemywombacademy.com. You're going to put in the gift code Priestess, all caps. That is your code to get 20% off, and you will pay. You will invest, not pay, because this is an investment. Because what you're going to get out of it is going to be way more than $176 a month. It's going to be way more. If you don't know, I over-deliver on everything. My students will tell you I over-deliver on everything. Kenyatta, give them the tea, baby. Come on, Kenyatta, let them know who I am.
I mean, she do, y'all. I can't even lie. Like I said, I took plenty of classes, and baby, when she brings it, she brings it, and she goes above and beyond. I can vouch for that.
Thank you, Antoinette. I appreciate you. Kenyatta.
Ladies, goddesses, this lady not only delivers, she shares everything she knows. She do not hold back her knowledge. She supports you, wants you to win. And you know what? She's accessible. You can call and text her. Now, she might not respond right then, because she's so dang on busy, but she's going to respond tomorrow. Believe me, she'll respond tomorrow. She might not respond today, but she's going to respond. She's going to respond. Definitely.
Look, I
just spent my weekend with her, and I was in awe again. And it wasn't my first time being around her at all, but I was like, this is amazing. So this program, it seems like something. It's the it. I don't cuss like her, but when I'm around her, I cuss. So it's the shit.
Especially when we get a few cocktails in us. Oh, baby. Yes, baby. And Kenyatta is one of our Love My Womb Academy instructors. She is in Cleveland, Ohio. Her class for instructors training for goddess theme practitioners training and business course is going to be when, Kenyatta? Let them know.
March 19th and 20th in Cleveland, Ohio.
So if you are in that Midwest area, you're in that area, if you don't necessarily have, want to come all the way to Atlanta, go visit Kenyatta, get with her course, because I trained her. She got it from the master.
Absolutely.
She gonna give it to you like I gave it to her. You see what I'm saying? So you're not gonna get no shorts. She gonna give you everything you came there for and some. And she's your sister, and she loves you. See, you want to get this knowledge from somebody that genuinely loves us. You don't want to just get your knowledge from people just want to take money. Because see, that's what happened. They go get your money. You didn't learn a little skill. You can't even call them. You don't even hear from them no more. I'm still accessible. Some sisters call me just to call me to try to get some of my energy, and I have to get off the phone because I know what they do. And I'm not there for that. I'm there to assist. I'm there to help. I'm there to teach. I'm there to educate. And I'm there to move you forward. I'm not there for you to stay on my coattail, my shirt tail. You have to move. You have to expand. You have to grow. And it's not that I'm being mean. It's just that I can't allow you to take my energy like that, because I need that energy to create. You can't just steal my juju. You can't just siphon my juju. My juju is for the community of women that have invested in my juju. It is what it is. Okay, so I put the information in the chat. Akron, stay connected. Yes, that's right. Put your information in the chat too, Kenyatta. So if they need to get a hold of you to take that class. So ladies, the gift code is Priestess. You get 20% off, and it's $176 a month. Okay, we will have 3 trainings in the month. In one of those weeks, you will be doing your exercises in your work. I'm extremely serious about you doing your work. Let's say that right now. I'm going to tell you that right now. So those of you who need a little push, need to want to excel, and you're ready, because there's going to be a few times you might not come through with your work. Why? Because there's going to be some trauma connected there. There's going to be trauma there, and it's going to make you feel uncomfortable. And you're going to be like, I don't know what it is, Miss Tracy. I can't get this done. But I'm going to identify it. And then we'll work on that. So if you're serious about getting this blessing, I got this lesson. Come on in. Come on in. For those of you who are ready tonight, put a 1 in the chat. For those of you who are ready tonight to accept this 12-month priestess training, put a 1 in the chat. All right. So far, we got about 6 priestess initiates. Come on through. Uh-oh, we got 8 priestess initiates. We got 8 priestess initiates. Come on. I love it. And I thank you. And I'm honored. We had 9 priestess initiates. 10 priestess initiates. All right. So what I need you to do, I need you to go over to that link that I put in the chat. And when you go to pay, choose the monthly payment button if you need to, and put in your code. The gift code is Priestess, all caps. Priestess, all caps, and get your 20% off. And what will happen is you'll be subscribing. You can cancel at any time. Understand, when you cancel, you will be taken out of the class portal, and you will not have access to the work or the videos or anything. I do understand that. If you have an issue with payment one month, call me. Call me. Communicate with me. Just don't not talk to me, because I will help you. I will help you. I'll look out for you. I'll give you a week or whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I want you to get this. It ain't about the money for me. However, you will make an exchange for what it is. For what it is you are about to embark on. You have to make an energetic investment in your life. You have to. Yes, Reverend says she was praying to give a scholarship when I was giving people the chance to. Oh yeah, I gave a lot of scholarships. I haven't stopped. I haven't stopped. I give a lot of scholarships. Matter of fact, where's Vanessa? Vanessa on here? Vanessa? You here, Sugar?
Yes,
Vanessa's
yes.
here. Vanessa, one of my people, got the scholarship. Tell them about your experience, Vanessa, before we leave here.
December 2017, I got Tracy was doing a live on Facebook, and you know, Tracy, just being as spiritual as she is and being grounded and connected with spirit, she actually had the names that were entered in a bowl and had the pendulum, and Spirit picked out the names, and my name was the first one that was selected.
Yeah.
And so I got to go to Atlanta and have that experience. And for the self-love course, that's on the Love My Womb Academy online website. And just 2 weeks ago on January 30th, with the help of Heather, she assisted me and she was helping me with my training. Thank you again, Goddess.
Yes.
I got my certification and I am a certified womb healing practitioner.
Yes. After how many years, Vanessa?
4 years.
Y'all don't understand.
But you know
Vanessa,
what? 4 is the number of stability and foundation.
Foundation,
So
baby. Yes. But see, Vanessa took every class online. She took the self-care, took every other class online because see, Vanessa was running from that womb work. She was running from that real deep womb work that comes with that practitioner training. But baby, she came, got it a couple weeks ago. She came and got her blessing, honey. Yes, she did. And we proud of her. Thank you, Vanessa.
Thank you.
So if there's nothing else, goddesses, I have kept you long enough in love. I have kept you long enough, sugar. Anybody have anything else they want to say before we go? Heather, you want to speak up? You couldn't speak up last night. You want to tell the sisters something before we leave, sugar?
I sure would like to. I just want to tell everyone that's on the call, we invest in stuff that really is useless to us. Invest in yourself. This is given unto yourself. Put that royalty to yourself because you are royal. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Miss Tracy is an amazing person, but she's also passionate in what she do and how she does it. And trust me, you don't want to miss out. Even I'm investing into it, and I see this woman almost every day. However, I'm still a student, and I remain in my student position as well.
Yes, thank you, Heather. Yes, Heather is she just became an instructor as well. She also works with me at Hey Honey Wellness Spa. So yeah, she sees me just about every day. So she has me up close and personal, and she's about to go get the course because she knows that how real it's about to get up in here. She already know how real it's about to get up in here. All right. So if y'all ready to transform and really create your metamorphosis and tap into your goddess source and also tap into your sexual alchemy, your magic, your womb wisdom, and tap into the portals that will elevate you and increase your energy, your vibration, and your frequency, then baby, come on. I'm here. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to be of service. I work for you. Understand that. People think an entrepreneur work for themselves. No, I work for the community. Y'all employ me. And I thank you. All right. I love y'all.
I love y'all so much. The code, I was on here trying to get the thing now. I'm trying to sign up. But the code, I'm supposed to use Priestess. Is it for the full one or is it for both of them?
Just which one you want to do? You want to do the full payment or do you want to do the you have a choice. It's either one you click.
But I can use the same code?
You don't use the same code.
Okay, let me try again. I just copied and pasted. I said, I'm probably spelling it wrong, but I want to make sure. Yeah, because it wasn't working. So I just wanted to make sure, just in case anybody else, because I'm ready.
She said all caps, so make sure it's all caps.
Yeah, I just copied and pasted it. Okay, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go out of here. But thank you. Okay.
You're welcome.
All righty.
Okay. Anybody else?
I just have one thing, Tracy. Thank you first of all, thank you for sharing your beautiful spirit. You know, I love you to life.
I love you too.
I am like so interested in this. This is exactly what I need. But I'm in your 9-month that mentor program.
Mm-hmm.
And with everything else I got going on in my life, my work, my business, and all of that, I just don't know about timing right now. So now the 9 months, I guess I need to just talk to you offline so I can see. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to you offline. Let me talk to you offline.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got you, Radessa. So let's talk
Okay.
tomorrow. Call me around 11 if you can. My
Okay.
time Eastern.
Okay.
Okay, call me around 11 and we can discuss whatever you need and we'll make it happen, whatever your spirit desires. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You know what you need. All right.
Exactly.
All right. All right. Anybody else? We're about to end our evening. How many of you are new to me? How many of you are new here? Put one in the chat if you're new. If you've never. Hey, all right, goddesses. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We welcome you. Yes. All right. All right, goddesses, we're going to go ahead and end this evening. Michelle, you had anything else you want to say? Michelle Abdul?
No, that was it. I'm excited. I look forward to it.
Okay, goddess. Reverend Dr. Stephanie, you had something you wanted to say, sugar? No? Okay. V Valley Wellness Goddess. I seen you over there. You was doing some Holy Ghost movements over there. You all right, baby?
Yes, ma'am. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. Queen Goddess Tracy, I love you so much. I always appreciate it. It's always a blessing to me. Learn so much. You know, I keep my notebook full, focused, ready. So I'm definitely looking forward to the experience. Honestly, the 12-month training, I am actually looking forward to that a little bit more than the 9-month course. So I'm actually looking to enroll hopefully before the 14th. It's just been troubling my spirit a little bit, but I wanted to ask, throughout the information that we discussed tonight and all the things that you share with us and the gems that you have given, I was kind of feeling intertwined with someone that is now in the spiritual realm that has transitioned before me. And he was, seeing me awaken on my journey back in 2020, and he was really close with my journey. So I'm definitely looking forward to the course, but I mean, is it going to give any healing tips about if that person that you felt like was your soulmate or, was intertwined with you and you had that same connection, like me and him had that same connection that you were explaining about you and King Dana. So I was wondering if there's any healing that may come from that in the 12-month course, because it's been troublesome for me, but I want to use it.
It's hard for you. I can hear it in your voice. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it will be some healing that come from that. And you have to understand the very fact that he has moved on means that you have another lifetime partner here.
Okay. Well, that gives me confidence, makes me feel better.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much. I
You're
appreciate
welcome,
it.
sugar.
I'm going over now to the
You're
website.
welcome. And remember, love doesn't go anywhere. We still love people. It just shifts. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes relationships, we love them, but it will shift. Some things, intimacy expires, and sometimes, and things like that. It just shifts. But the love is always there. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Ruby. I appreciate you too. I love you too, Terry. I love you too, Raven, Vanessa, Ashley. Thank all of you. I appreciate all of you for spending all this time with me. Okay, we're going to go ahead and rest now. Take it in, and I want you to take all of this beautiful information and this knowledge and use it to propel you forward. Okay, go forth and be great. We thank you, Mother God and Father Goddess, for our divine connection. Thank you for our protection. Thank you, Spirit Guide. Thank you, ancestors, for also being present. We want to thank the gatekeepers for opening the gates. You can close the gates now. We want to thank the record keepers for opening the seals. You can close the seals now. And may we continue to be protected, move forward in love, life, peace, harmony, greater prosperity, great sex, and more abundance. Ashe. Amen and I won. I love all of you.
Ashe, I love you.
Peace
Good
and
night.
blessings.
That's right. Good night.